Yes, the truth was too much for all physicists and cosmologists. Not for me. I was the only one who correctly predicted what would be observed with the Webb telescope. Fully formed and massive galaxies in the very young observable universe. I explained in advance why such things would be observed. In reality, galaxies form rapidly from the center outward. First came the expanding supermassive objects at galaxy centers, each in its own Big Bang and three spatial dimensions. These expanding supermassive objects emitted zillions of separate expanding dark matter clumps, from which new expanding stars formed quickly, as if from nothing, but of course not truly from nothing. It only required two expanding supermassive objects to meet in such a way that they pushed past each other. Then these expanding dark matter clumps passed through one another again and again. Eventually, their expansion accelerated so much that they couldn't push each other away fast enough as they were expanding. At that point, new expanding stars began to form from them, stars that really did seem to appear out of nowhere. A falling, expanding apple moves away from the expanding Earth's center, but more slowly than the expanding Earth's surface. The universe is a master of illusion, remember? The sun's movement in the sky is also an illusion. It's not space that expands, nor a space curve. Einstein opened physics' Pandora's box when he pulled the idea of curved space out of his hat. Inside atomic nuclei, there are congestion areas like traffic areas of energy dispersing into space, which circulate dark energy that spreads into space from these particles we can detect, like electrons and photons are formed, and even they are composed of energy dispersing into space. Time is relative because matter's volume is relative. Now the dude, the man, the one who figured out how the universe really works, who took a Savorinen and read how the universe really works. Or does the truth scare you, that your own body is made of congestion zones recycling explosive energy, and you'd rather convince yourself it's just space that somehow expands? Forget your hocus-pocus space-time that performs tricks and start doing science. Forget the idea that everything began from absolute nothingness. It's all just the recycling of something physically and concretely real that has existed forever. Expanding galaxies are huge particles transmitting information from extremely distant locations. There are infinitely many similar sources in infinite space, recycling this eternally existing physically concrete something that is itself pushing force. Its density simply varying by region in infinite space depending on how it recycles itself.